Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Strike. My name is Come To Us Evan, and with me today, it's Childish. He's back. What's up, dude?
Back once again, man. It's good to see you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope Evan, everybody on the Come To Us team does well. It's really good to be back, man. Super excited to get this stream underway.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. It's always a pleasure to stream together, and you're back in more ways than one. You were kind of like down and out from Soul Strike for about, you said like a week and a half. Do you want to update us on what happened there?
Yeah, definitely. So for those that don't know, I made a video a while ago, but if you haven't heard through the community or whatnot, I was basically playing the game as I normally do and was looking to make a purchase. And for whatever reason, when I made the purchase, it kind of got stuck on the loading screen. And so I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. So I ended up pressing the X to cancel it, get it off the screen. But then when I did that, it like everything popped up and it showed like the purchase was made. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's great. So we'll just kind of play it as it is. But the next day, I noticed that after I got the email, verifying the Google purchase, I went ahead and I think 12 hours later, got an email saying that it's been refunded. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. I didn't refund it, but taking a look at it, while the purchase process was going, I was pressing the X because I wasn't patient enough. But that being said, it did take a long time, and because of that, I ended up getting banned indefinitely. So yes, it is what it is. Obviously, I learned from my mistake. I should just make my purchases on my phone and not try to deal with try to make the purchases online. But yeah, guys, you heard it here first. If you try to make a purchase and the circle is spinning, just wait, be patient. Don't try to cancel it, because it'll get refunded and it's against TOS. We don't want that. But luckily for me, Come To Us does has taken a look at the data and realized that yes, their oldest content creator from the Come To Us family is not trying to do anything malicious. So they were able to assist me throughout the process to get the account back, and it's my pleasure to be here in front of you today once again playing Soul Strike.
I'm so glad to hear it too, dude. I'm so glad that the update is that you are back and that your account is all safe. And we got a reply in chat too. Thank you for sharing the issues with us. Please make sure you're logged into the Apple Game Center. And this is from Verloren
yes.
On there. Yes. So I'm so glad that it was able to get resolved. Also, I love what you said there. You're right. You are like a legacy creator. You've been making content for games under the Come To Us umbrella for a very long time.
And if I may share some transparency with the community, I wanna let you guys all know that getting an opportunity to share what happened with the community wasn't on me. That wasn't something like, hey, I agreed to the stream and I want to go ahead and let everybody know what's going on. This was actually on Com To Us' side. Com To Us chose to take this on head on because again, it was a unfortunate mistake that was made, and they wanted to let the community know why it was going, because of course I'm a content creator, I make videos for you. They wanted to let everybody know what the truth is. So shouts out to Com To Us for again giving me the opportunity to share with the community on their platform literally what happened from start to finish.
Thank you, man, for that shout out too. I want to say hi to folks in chat. Vampire Cat Crimson, welcome back. Lucy, welcome back. Verloren, first time in chat, first message. Because of this game, I downloaded the old Zenonia. They went on to say, but it's unplayable on the iPhone 16 Pro. It just crashes the game or whatever. But I'm so glad that you mentioned this, Verloren, because I wanted to go on my like Zenonia rant, but positive rant. Because like you saw in the beginning, we kind of had that new video that like showed off all the Zenonia stuff and like all, tying in the old school Zenonias with now their appearance in the collaboration, which is still ongoing within Soul Strike. And I'm so glad that somebody in chat has that same sort of nostalgic ties to the Zenonia series, because that trailer brought me back, man. Like Childish, I remember playing the old Zenonias on the school bus, like going to school, like that. Like
nice.
On my,
That's
it's
awesome.
So cool. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. I love that series. I remember playing and beating 1 through 3, just playing in transit. I had like I had like an hour bus ride between my house and school, and so it was like I had plenty of time to play, so I locked the heck in. Did you actually play the old Zenonias, by the way? Did you ever play those?
Funny enough, I did not get an opportunity to play that game. I was so focused on some of the other old school games out there. But I took a look at the game when we had the first introduction for the Zenonia, and I was like, wow, this game is actually pretty legit. But of course, I was so focused on the event at the time. I'm like, I want to check out Zenonia, but I want to play Soul Strike. I don't want to get behind on the thing. So I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in and get this done, because as you guys know, we always make the argument about free to play versus pay to win. Can you guys complete this event or whatnot? And I'm here to tell you that if you are free to play and you actively are playing this game, doing the quests and whatnot here, you can, without question, get the majority of the roadmap completed, which is something that we're going to be talking about here in a little bit.
Yeah, dude, we'll absolutely talk about it. Like Childish foreshadowed, we have quite a few things to cover. We've got an update to talk about, a dev note that's been shared with us. We'll probably do some summons. We got some check-ins to do as well. And also, I haven't said hi to folks on YouTube over on the YouTube chat side. It says, Hichuka, welcome back, dude. Miss Chase the Dot at Soul Strike after 2 years. Bro, I'm so glad to see you, Hichuka. It's been a little while.
Yeah,
Mr.
welcome back.
Miss you. Hello, y'all. Hello, everyone.
See Velfrost as well. Hello, how's it going?
Will there be a Guess the Ally? You know what? We can always request that Guess the Ally come back. I don't think there's one today, but we've got other ways that we're gonna get you guys codes today too.
I was gonna say the Guess the Ally game, that activity that you guys did, that was actually really fun. That actually made me really think about it. You guys put some good pictures in there.
Dude, admin has has a knack for finding very obscure hints and clues. Dude, when they be upside down, kills me, bro. But we can see about bringing some of those back. Why don't we jump into the most recent update? Because there's a lot to cover in there. It's also been a little bit divisive, and we can talk about that to some degree as well, because we've been receiving a lot of feedback from that. So if we want to jump over to my view, I have the update notice on my screen.
Let's take a look at it.
Thank you so much, Mitchell. Appreciate you guys back there. So let's go through it one by one. So I think right out the gate here, the bond system has kind of been a target of conversation following the most recent update. And again, guys, this has actually been out for close to a week, if not a week by this point. This is just our first opportunity to talk about it. So the bond overview. So this is a way for your allies to sort of contribute stats to you, even when they aren't necessarily equipped. And it comes with a new currency that you need to use in order to register allies into that slot. So Soul Dust is kind of the biggest one, and you get those by participating in Arena, and you only get a few opportunities to get it, is the thing. Here's a look at the system, and I'll kind of let you guys read through it right now. But this is something that we've absolutely been receiving a ton of feedback about, and I want you guys to know that we are aggregating all of that, and we're going to be sending it over to the developers. In fact, we actually have one of our own who's acting kind of as a liaison, who is actually in transit to the headquarters right now physically, and we'll go speak with them about a number of things, not necessarily all divisive things, some stuff that's just updates and stuff too. But this will absolutely be one of the bullet points that they discuss and chat about too. So with that in mind, I'd love for chat to share what your engagement with this new system has been so far. What are your preliminary thoughts now that we've gotten the chance to sit with it for a few days? Any improvement points that you see? Stuff like that. You guys let me know. Childish, I know that you actually haven't gotten a chance to really play with this yet because you're fresh back into Soul Strike right now, right?
Yeah, fresh back into Soul Strike. I took a look at the bond stuff, here a little bit before we got rolling. And, obviously, it looks pretty cool. I'm really excited to use some of those allies to get those additional stats. Obviously, the community has definitely shared, the positives and negatives about this. So I'm hoping that, like I said, you guys take the time to be brutally honest and provide good constructive criticism so that they can fine tune this and make it good. Because at the end of the day, these things that they're providing for us are, additional ways of gaining the stats and making the content a little bit easier for us here. So if we can lock in and figure out what we need to do to make this actually successful, would be absolutely amazing, man. So yeah, I love that when they offer these things, whether it's the supporters or the bonds or whatnot, any additional stats is good to me. So I just got to figure out a way to get as much as possible here. So
we'll said. See. Well said. And it's I think people are going to engage with this system different ways at different stages of the game, right? So it's you don't always have to tackle this and take it as its max level or missing out on the max level. It can still help you even at a base. Now, with that said, though, all this feedback that we're receiving is still valid, and I think now is a good opportunity. Ultra Deathlord, you're so funny. I don't play this game. I just come in for Evan. Love you, bro. Appreciate it. Bond is amazing. But we'll take like a year to make it level 20, says Turn Off Shadows. And that is kind of what we've been hearing, is that under most circumstances, under regular play patterns, it will take an abnormal amount of time to sort of max this out compared to somebody who might be of the upper echelon of, say, Arena, something like that. Oh, and look at this Mad Expert. Even if it's not SW, I still show up for Childish. Bro, this is
Appreciate
the kind
it, man.
of,
God bless.
love it, dude.
He's always there. He's always there, man.
That's the energy we love. We have such a great community, dude. Like across multiple games. It's phenomenal. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys. So let's proceed. I think we've kind of lingered on that for a while. We also have a new crossover skill and relic that you can see here. We got the Prison of Boreas as well as the Blood Shard relic, which actually has really cool art. This looks really neat in the game. This increases final damage of all friendly units, and it unleashes a dark aura periodically, which reduces defense and all element res of bleeding, poisoned, or enemies caught in turbulence, each for a set period. So this is like extra synergy for people playing with like bleed effects, poison effects, etc. Because reducing defense is super helpful. I know, because I'm suffering from the opposite problem right now. I need more defense personally, so.
Yeah, like you said, those debuffs there definitely can be incorporated depending on the mechanic that you're looking for, but ultimately it should be a universal relic that everybody can use, because that main staff final damage is a bonus that goes to all friendly units, which includes not just the allies, but the character itself. So without question, even if you didn't need poison or bleed, you can probably still make an argument to put. I personally, obviously I just jumped into the game recently. I haven't gotten it just yet, but this is definitely something that I'm going to be looking to incorporate, and I'm hoping that we got some pro players out there that can take a look, at my current setup and see which one I'm going to switch out, because I think Blood Shard is like the next big thing when it comes to the relics. It's going to be one of those must-have relics that everyone's going to have to use.
I love that take. There's something, by the way, on YouTube, someone said, "Hey, Prison of Boreas," and then I looked at who sent that message, and their name is Master Boreas.
Nice.
Wait, what, is this yours, dude? Sorry for using your skill, bro. Sorry about that. Is this yours?
That's it. Nice. Hey, shouts out to Demeanor as well. Demeanor, one of our leaders here in the Alchemist community, the Vincomist community. We appreciate you, man. My leaders were very supportive of everything that went down when it comes to the count ban, despite the fact that I was inactive for a week and a half. They kept me in there. They allowed me to kind of sit there until we get everything resolved, and I'm back in the mix and everything's good to go. So appreciate you guys. Thank you again.
That's huge.
Continue to support. Yep.
Supportive leaders. That's awesome. Like the form and color on the new relic. Nice. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, continuing on here. So we've got some tweaks and improvements. We got the Connected World and Unified World channels. So this is actually kind of the other sort of divisive feature that was added in this update. So this is something else that we will largely be speaking about with the devs too, just to see, because I think that personally, and basically the feedback that we've been receiving from the community is that this was aimed at delivering this a more competitive experience that's true to what the devs had in mind. There might have been a slight miss on that mark. So I want to reiterate, when the devs drop new systems or kind of do these things where they integrate something, make a new currency, make a new format, it isn't unlike them to keep their eyes on it and make sure that it's performing the way that they want it to. So now that it's out, and we've been with it for more or less about a week, now's the time when it's like they've got all this data that they can aggregate and say, is this actually helping in the way that we wanted it to help? Is it a more competitive experience, or is it hurting the community? And we know that sort of thing is on the devs' minds because they speak about it bi-weekly whenever we do these streams on the dev notes. They're constantly trying to reduce the amount of stress that people feel going into Soulstrike, be it via farming, gear acquisition, etc. So now this is definitely something that I think they might want to take another look at. So ultimately what's happened here is by unifying these channels, they now allow everybody within the server, instead of pods of people within the server, to do tile takeovers. And so that kind of ends up meaning that this small group of people, again at the very top echelon, are going to be beating out the smaller guys in terms of like tile acquisition. And so that actually might be accomplishing the opposite of what they meant for it to do. But again, this is the sort of thing that it's like you get data for after it's out, and then they can make adjustments possible. 172 says tile takeover is still too easy. Merge it with the world too, please.
Yeah, might as well.
That's a new take.
You know, the funny thing is, like, I know, obviously, like I said, it's something that we've gotten a lot of feedback from the community, but like, while you know, I'm upset, you know, unfortunately, that it's not where it needs to be. It does feel good to have that level of competitiveness, like, be back in the game. You know, now you can't just sit here and, you know, step on over a tile and just take it willingly. You got to get in there and
you got to work.
Put your best foot forward. Yeah, you got to put your work in. You know what I mean? So, like I said, obviously they got to figure out a happy medium. But like I said, competitiveness to me is what keeps me in the game, right? I'm not sitting here trying to do, you know, PvE content all day long. I'm looking for ways to compete with one another. That's what keeps me, like, hungry to push my account forward. So.
I like that take. And I agree with you. I think there is, like, going to be a half measure somewhere in here that ends up being the happy middle ground. Because it's like, you know, I understand what the devs wanted. And they're probably like, okay, tile takeover is, you know, it's not fully where we want it to be. Let's make it more competitive. Let's make it so that in a true massively multiplayer fashion, we're going to make it feel like everybody's more tied together and part of a grander whole. Let's make it so you can compete against everybody. Like, that makes logical sense to me, but at the same time, I understand now it's like, this is where little problems are going to start rearing their heads, where it's like, oh, this is way too difficult, and now maybe people aren't actually being matched up against folks who are of their, like, competitive level. So again, I think there might still be an answer in pods. Like, maybe the silos that they had prepared before aren't quite the answer, but they could always broaden that range and, like, add in some more people, add like 1 or 2 upper echelon players in there and make it like a King of the Hill style thing. We'll see what they end up doing. I'm sure they have backup plans, like they've got other ideas that they want to touch on. But for now, if you guys have any suggestions, I'd love for you to leave them in chat or message us on Discord. If you at admin or any of us, we can kind of aggregate those notes. We can add them as a bullet point because, again, we do have a liaison going to talk in HQ right now. They're literally in transit to Korea as we speak. So with that said, we'll continue through the notes. We got the improved Dimension Stone acquisition, reset takeover field. We got the improved content rewards for dispatch, the wandering merchant, and more. And then we've got some events down here too. And I think that's probably a good place to transition over to the dev note. Unless, Childish, is there anything else that you want to touch on the notice?
No, I think you hit it pretty good there. I was trying to think if there's anything I could think of, but I think you covered it as well. Like I said, I'm really hoping that those of you guys that are watching the stream, both on YouTube and Twitch, take the time to, like I said, put your information there, because we can watch these streams back, and we can watch the chat back or whatnot, so we could see like what you guys say, that we could take a look at it down the road. And then of course I'll take a little bit of stress off of Evan's page here. For those of you guys that have left a comment, if you do see in the chat here, both on YouTube and Twitch, come to us to provide us the ball drop entry. If you fill out that Google form, you'll be able to participate in the ball drop that we're going to be doing, I believe, at the end of the stream. So if you guys are trying to get some additional awards, you better jump on it, get to it, be about it. Yep.
Yeah, that's pinned to the top of both, by the way. Thank you for that, Childish.
Perfect.
And 172 says they should make tile takeover like a rank where it's like the top 5 in one tile gets the reward or something. There you go. That's also something close. Like, if they didn't want to totally reset it back to what it was, I could see something like that being explored as an option. Or maybe, yeah, like a tiered reward system based on how close you get to number 1. That could be something cool. The only thing is that then the upper echelon gets the lion's share still, and they're still set up for like the biggest place of success. So maybe a tiered isn't the best, but we can talk about that. 172. A big hello to Epic Butter, who's on YouTube right now, says it hits different servers in different ways. The goal needs to be accessibility, though. Global is particularly bad. Roger that, dude. Real quick, guys, I want to get everybody a code. Let's jump over to the. I got them all in a series of colored balls in a box. So if you guys tell me what color you want me to pull out, I got blue, yellow, red, and green. Blue, yellow. Oh, blue. You got to believe me, that one's green. I know it looks purple. Okay, you want purple.
That's definitely purple.
Everybody wants green. The purple one is the green one. Here you go. We'll do this one. Okay. This one is brought to you by Turn Off Shadows and Copy This Static, and it is 100 skill tickets. Congratulations.
Evan, you got to take that green/purple ball, put it in front of your face there real quick. Can you pick it up, put it in front of your face? Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. Oh, okay. For whatever reason, I thought it was gonna like take. There you go. It kind of like takes out part of your elbow. Yeah. It's like,
Isn't that funny? Look at that.
I remember when I used to wear green shirts. I didn't realize how the green. My God, what happened to me? Like, wait, I'm wearing a green shirt. The worst.
That's too funny, dude. Okay, the dev note, baby. That's purple. Rigged. Hollow purple. Yo, turn off shadows. What's going on, dude? My JJK fans in chat. Let's go. Oh my God, I didn't know y'all knew ball like that. Let's go. Okay. So now we got the dev note, and this is from the lead PD on Soulstrike. First off, we got the new code here. So in case you guys haven't gotten it yet, it's SSWM4W03, and you can redeem that
in right now.
Yeah, you can redeem that until the 19th. So please make sure to redeem that. While you guys are, again, I won't scroll away. Just go ahead and grab that real quick. Take a screenshot.
Right when you get rid of it, I'm like, oh no.
I know. Sorry.
Hey, SSWM4W03.
You got that, chat? Type that in.
I got it.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is the lead PD of Soulstrike. First and foremost, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to all the players who have been enjoying the Soulstrike and Zenonia collaboration. Today, I'm here to share the dev team's thoughts and the background stories that couldn't be fully covered in the official April update patch notes. This is the behind the scenes for the most recent update. So we got the expansion of the Zenonia roadmap event. With the second Zenonia collab update, one new skill and one new artifact will be added. The relic, right? The roadmap will also be expanded. In the extended roadmap, we've added rewards so that players can acquire more Zenonia elemental crystals and Zenonia memory crystals, which are the essential currencies used for Transcendence alongside that new skill and relic. Initially, we'd planned to supply these materials through the second half of the roadmap. However, we realized we didn't carefully anticipate the shortage of Transcendence materials that the players experienced while only the first roadmap was open. We apologize for this lack of foresight, and we promise to be more mindful of our players' sentiments and gameplay pace moving forward. So that's great that they recognize that and they're making adjustments. Now we got the bond system. So this is interesting. We can hear what they have to say about that new system that was highlighted at the beginning of the update. The skills and allies in Soulstrike range from normal to ultimate grades. Our fundamental principle is that within the same grade, performance levels should remain balanced regardless of release date or role. However, in our desire to meet the high expectations for new content, it's true that newer allies have tended to be released with slightly stronger performance compared to existing ones. To mitigate this, we implemented the bond effect, where even unused allies now provide stats. We've also consistently performed balance updates to those who have deeply invested in older skills and allies. Just 2 notes on that real quick. I will say, this is something that I've always liked that the devs do, right? I think the unique effects are a very strong draw to Soulstrike. So it's even while they were unequipped, they did actually contribute something in the background. And I always thought that was something that made Soulstrike really stand out amongst other idle action RPGs. And then the other thing too is I will say new allies being stronger. That's very common within most games. It's you kind of want to, you want people to feel like they want to come back and engage with the new content, or engage with a new banner or something like that. So that just kind of makes sense. So this is an elevated version 172. We were talking about that earlier. Says, yep, I love the bond system. Free to play friendly. How much of the currency did you get, by the way, in the background, Childish? You don't have to do anything with it yet. We'll eventually get back to your gameplay after this, but how much did you get?
As far as the currency goes to the ally arena, you mean? I think I got 8,000 or so, if that's what we're talking about. So I haven't purchased the items just yet, but if I go back there, we'll showcase it and I'll purchase what I can, and we'll take a look at the bonds.
We'll take a look in a little bit for the dust.
Yeah.
Let's proceed. So they said, nevertheless, we felt these measures weren't enough to meet the expectations of players who wish to see value of their long invested accounts preserved. So we designed the bond, which will be introduced in the update. So this was written just before the update, right? So I don't think any of the feedback that's been received will be reflected in this dev note, just so you guys are aware. This is just behind the scenes, adding context for the system. Back to the quote. In the bond slots, you can freely place allies you own. While these allies don't participate in the battle, they will provide powerful stat bonuses based on their level of growth. And then we plan to expand the bond system to skills, relics, and pets in the future, and we'll do our best to introduce these as quickly as possible. We'll also continue to stay on top of balance adjustments for existing allies and skills. I think that desire for them to expand it beyond just allies should be taken as a positive thing. There's something there, because in the sense that this is very much not something they're just going to drop and kind of be done with. they're dropping it, they're looking at it, and now they're gonna have to aggregate this feedback. And as more things get added to the system, there becomes a higher demand for the currency that's attached to it, right? And we know that they're very good about trying to like change up currencies. In fact, we just saw that for the Zenonia collab 2 slides back. So just keep that in mind as we go forward. And the problem with Bond is, as free to play, I'm already level 6. Actually, already probably gonna take me another month to get level 10. We were saying that it's gonna take a long time. It doesn't scale quickly enough. You know, that's kind of the thing. Okay, next. Takeover is a core piece of content for obtaining ultimate gear. In particular, the recent added Unified World Takeover has seen active participation as players craft the new ultimate gear set, Berserker of Dragon Blood and Seer of Stars. However, we've received consistent feedback that due to population imbalances between guilds, players in certain guilds find it difficult to feel motivated or to enjoy that true sense of takeover. To improve on this, we're adjusting the group so that more masters can interact and enjoy the content in one field. The dev team is fully aware of the concerns that this adjustment may lead to a decrease in the supply of Dimension Stones and Essence for some masters. Additionally, considering the time and effort invested in Takeover, we have determined that current rewards are somewhat lacking. Therefore, we've decided to double, that's 2x the participation reward for Takeover in both Connected World and Unified World. We'll continue to monitor the situation and strive to improve the game in the right direction based on your valuable feedback. Look at that.
Double is really nice. I'll take that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so Rich MF's asking for another merge. This is before the merge. This was actually before the current merge. That Dimenor. So this was written before the update released. And then we've got the TLDR. So the new skills and relics, transcendence materials supply extended for the roadmap. I'm reading the TLDR, but we did read. We did read.
Yeah, we did.
We actually did read. So you guys can just read this. Maybe if people came in a little bit late through the explanation or something like that. But Childish, what are your thoughts on the dev note as a whole?
I mean, yeah, it looks like they're, obviously recognizing some of the cool things that they've incorporated, but more importantly, the things that the community has been talking about. And like we said a million times over the years, like if you don't have that relationship where you connect with your, community and take a look at this stuff and try to figure things out so that we can push you forward, better, then you're going to be at a loss here. So I do like the fact that they are recognizing that there's the issue. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I really wish there was some additional time spent before they drop these things so that there wasn't so many things that they had to fix. But luckily for us, and again, I want to talk about like the first thing that I noticed when I joined this community is like community in Discord, most specifically, it has been really, really helpful from the jump. Right when to get started. So at least we got a community that's willing to really like provide the necessary information, the data, whatnot to help the devs like get this game to where it needs to be, where it can be.
Yeah, I agree. And so something I to add on to that, I agree with you. I think the devs in general, like, are very quick to drop new systems in play. And I think that is either, it might be a combination of both a quirk of the dev team, but also it could be a necessity based on the game and like how Soul Strike plays out. Because Soul Strike is a game where people accelerate past their barriers, like they blow through plateaus, they like accelerate all the way up to new heights. And so they end up, players like max out systems really quickly in Soul Strike, like more so than other games that I've noticed as well. So I think that kind of necessitates this urge to kind of add in a new system to help players continue building that account. And so I think that's why they kind of go into it and they bring these new systems, they put them in play, and then they iterate after. It's like rather than like spending more time cooking in the pipeline and having players wait longer, they want to put it in play, monitor, and then use all that aggregate of data and put it back into the system. So I think it might have something to do with the type of game that Soul Strike is, where it's like you need to have that quick on your feet, like add something in and then iterate on top of it. But that's just kind of the vibe that I've got. But I totally feel you. I think I have the same feeling where it's like, okay, this one probably need a little bit more time to cook. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's going to happen sometimes. We all love Soul Strike. We want what's best for the game, and so do the devs. And that's why they're not just going to let people sit in something where they might be frustrated by like a change. But at the same time, dev's releasing new content where you get loads of power, but the old contents are falling off. Yeah, 172. It needs like some adjustments, 100%. Oh, and by the way, there's a link to Childish at the end here.
Oh, you guys too nice. Look at that.
Look at that.
That was a nice little surprise.
You guys should
Hashtag
absolutely drop a follow if for some reason you haven't already. This is the link to Childish's YouTube, but the link to his Twitch is also in the title if you're watching on Twitch. You can just interact with that link. It'll take you right to his channel. So that way you can follow like that too. So now, that's great. And at the end, we're going to do ball drop as well as we go forward. Why don't we do another code? And then let's get into Childish's gameplay. Maybe we can swap back over to Childish's gameplay, Mitchell. Thank you so much. Let's do it. Curse technique reversal red. Yo, your guys are getting me with these JJK references. Are we cool with the red one? I'm down with the curse technique reversal. We feeling it? I'm feeling it, bro. Let's go. If you speak to me in JJK terms, I'll listen to you. Like that's literally as easy. That's all it gets.
Love codes.
That'll get you far. Mimo says, "Hi, Evan. How are you?"
I think it's gonna be allies summon.
It's even better. It's Ether. Let's go.
Oh, we like Ether. We like Ether.
Yeah, we like Ether. Ether's the most.
Thank you so much.
Most flexible thing in the bucket for sure. That's awesome. Mimo, I'm doing great, dude. Thank you for asking. Having a lot of fun because Childish is on with me today. I love streaming with Childish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like I said, it's been a hot minute since we've been able to like connect and do these streams, and obviously we talk a little bit here and there on the side, but it's always great to get back and check with you. Like I said, we have such a long-standing great relationship. So I always have a blast when we're doing these streams. This is the best.
I completely agree, dude. So show me what you've been up to. Show me how your team's looking. Oh wait, actually, let's look at the bond. Let's look at the bond thing first, because you were getting the currency, right? We can see if we can interact with that, and if we can't, it's fine. No pressure. But then after that, we'll take a look at what you got.
Yeah, we'll go over here. So, like I said, I already got my arena done, but I've done the arena stuff, ally arena off and on, so I have a little bit here. And then the soul bomb paint. I'm gonna buy the soul dust right now. I'll just max it out 2,000, and then I'll get the one here as well. Now I don't know if you guys noticed, like obviously you can get them through there, but if you guys didn't see earlier, I had it pulled up here. They've now incorporated the soul bomb paint, and I believe the soul dust is now available here through the dispatch here. So obviously we got another way for free-to-play players to be able to get these rewards. If you guys are like, oh, I don't know if I can get it, yeah, you could definitely get it in here if you get lucky. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look here. So yeah, I got a little bit of a freeze here. My account's going ballistic here because now with this update and getting everything upgraded, and it's clearing the stages really quick. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. I think I only have like 10 dusts to get this done, so we'll unlock it. I think I can unlock one more, and then you put some allies here, right? Now, funny enough, I have not taken a look to see which allies we could put, but I would only assume that our strongest allies are the ones that obviously make sense here. So
yeah, it seems like that's the case, huh? Those numbers look big.
Yeah, they look very big here. We're gonna focus on the one that we got set up here. So, and
casually, my guess is 2 SS dispatch in a row. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It is casual. It's streamer luck. Okay, all you got to do, start making content for Soul Strike. You get on stream with Evan. Okay, everything happens the way we want. Just wait until we do summons. Okay, we're about to get some crazy luck.
It's
crazy. If you guys will watch.
Evan,
yours and my luck on the stream. It's disgusting. It's actually really good.
It is, dude. You don't even have to be on the Come To Us Wi-Fi. You just have to be talking to somebody on the Come To Us Wi-Fi. That's literally all it is.
Yep. All right, I gotta check to see real quick here. It looks like one of the resources that we can get also is from Lily. I don't know if Lily's available here. Is Lily available?
Let's take a look.
Oh my goodness gracious! See what I'm saying, guys? This is called streamer luck. We don't even know. Okay, we're gonna go check. Okay, don't judge
Evan
me if I don't get
that luck. It says turn off shadows.
If we got it. Hold on.
What's up, Lily?
I'm gonna skip my void legacy. Don't judge me, okay? I need my void legacy. Okay, hold on, take a look. If we can get it,
that'd be so sick.
If it pops up, that'd be sick, yeah. Oh no. Wait.
No, not quite. Do you
these
want
are kind of did they adjust these? I feel like these are cheap, chat. Did they adjust these here?
I can't see the
quantum
numbers because
cubes?
I'm so far from the screen.
I feel like these are down. Like they I don't know if they were a little bit more than that.
172 says not cheap.
Oh, not cheap. Okay, sounds good. Okay, maybe they was all the same, but that looked cheap to me. So, okay. Well, we got the what did I say?
Oh.
What did I say?
Whoa!
We got the
Whoa!
sawdust.
You got it!
I told you,
dude!
I told you. Streamer luck and full effect.
You're
I'm telling you
popping
right
off
now.
now.
The Comptoist did not press any button for me to get it on the last refresh. Okay, that's just genuine luck when you stream. Okay, that's the greatest. Now I'm sad because every single every single video I do for you guys down the road, I'm not gonna get anything. But if I stream, definitely getting everything. It's happening.
That's awesome.
It makes for much better content. All right, so yeah, let's get back in there. Let's take a look at it real quick. Sorry, I can't get to it because I'm clearing stages too fast. Tough life here.
Yeah, that's. Oh no.
We got 10 now. We'll get another one here.
Cool.
We still need to get. Oh, you know what though? We did get the dust. We did not get the Tree of Light because this is. Yeah, that's technically what we were looking for. But at least we got the dust. That's one more ally that I could throw in there. I'll definitely give Rand some love. Rand was one of my favorite allies of all time when it first got started. That's a good one here. So
yeah, Rand's great.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I'll show you guys here as well. For those of you guys who have been following my channel, we'll take a look at the allies real quick. We're still running the main allies from the QWER one, the one that we had previously. You'll notice that Magenta, Odin, are sitting there transcended. Wasn't able to get Tyon ascended, but I was able to make quite a bit of progress. Still running the Jaina. We're still running the Charlotte. I think that her enchantment here is too good not to run with that additional attack bonus here, so we're still running that. I'm obviously very well aware that there's some units that are going to be better, but I don't have the resources to get them, so I've just been utilizing what I have. Skill wise, pretty much more or less the same for my last video. As far as the last stream, definitely different. We're utilizing different skills to get the defense breaks that we're looking for. We're obviously using a decked out buff skill that's going to provide us a lot of stats and whatnot. We're still using God Grace, which is funny enough. That's one of the things that got brought back into Zenonia. So now I can, make an effort to level this up. But I think there are some other skills out there that I need to strongly consider. I know I talked about the Cozy Sacred Flame. If I can get that one at A8, that'd be good. And then, of course, last but not least, we got Goddess of War, and then we got Gravity Distortion. Still running like a Fire Fervent build. I haven't really changed too much. I have been messing around with my Earth build a little bit, but it's still not as strong as the Fire build, so I'm sticking with that. Ultimately, this is my setup when it comes to the relics, and this is what we got when it comes to the pets here. Making a little bit of progress here and there. So,
nice.
But I think the biggest change outside of the level up of the allies is going to be the gear. The gear is still the same, but we are finally almost fully decked out on the ultimate gems. So for those of you guys that are coming in new to the game, you get those ultimate gems. It's going to give you more opportunities for the synergies that allow you to do phenomenal and give you phenomenal stats here when it comes to like additional efficacy boosts. We got additional attack here. We got the bonus on movement speed. I got a little bit of everything, to be honest. I'm actually very happy with some of the bonuses that I've been able to get due to having that availability now. Diversity due to having the energies available on the ultimate. So yeah, we're looking really good, to be honest. I'm very excited to see where we go. We're sitting here almost at, actually we just hit 17,000 guys on the Conquer stage, so we're moving right along here. I think we were like 16,000 and a half. So yeah, thank you. I heard some applause in the background.
You heard some applause over there? That was admin.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, there wasn't a moment in time when I was talking to my guild and I was talking to Epic Butter. I'm like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna get over 6,000, Conquer, but over time, I just kept chugging along, grinding out, and we're moving. We're getting some progress.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, by the way, did we already buy everything from the arena shop? We got some folks in chat saying that we might be able to get what we're looking for from the arena shop if we didn't already, but I think we maxed it out, right? Or did we spend?
I thought we did. We're talking about the ally arena. I thought we did. Maybe I missed it.
Let's go see, because I think the log or the planks, they might be in there. Let's see real quick.
There it is right there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, right there it is.
Yep, there it is right there. We're going to get them bad boys. We're not messing
Yeah, so we can get some of that, and then that's awesome. Was there something else we needed to? There was something else we needed, I thought, but we can see.
I think we got it originally. Let's take a look to see if we can level up that bond. I don't know what. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's do it. We got 30 here, so we got a nice little boost. Oh wow, did I just go from 4.6k to 5.8k on my stats?
What? What?
Hold on, let's take a look. Hold on, let's take a look here. 5.8k right now. You guys can see that right here. Okay,
this is where you say thank you. Yeah, thank you. 172 centimeters.
Yeah,
70 kilograms. 998.
Boom. 6.7k. That's legit a phenomenal improvement. So yeah, I'll be, by the time I make my next video, I'll probably be like 18,000, 18 and a half or something.
That's a crazy amount of growth from like just that's actually insane.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Now you are going to be flying. Yes, there you go. Yeah. So thank you so much, 172, as well as Epic Butter over there. Yeah. So we did buy some stuff, but we went back and got more. Now we are on for some like very satisfying boss annihilation for a little while. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Like the animation barely starts.
if you see it, you can tell like the game is actually lagging. Like it's going too fast. The one shots are out of this world right now. We're moving right along.
Turn off shadows.
Really thinking hard.
When you put an ally on the last slot, you get a lot of power. So that must be kind of like akin to like when you do that last level up in Summoner's War for a rune where you get that 20% increase. It's like the end gives you more than everything else. So you put that ally at the end. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Guys, this massive jump in power is brought to you by the Ball Drop Survey. Make sure to fill that out if you haven't yet.
Fill that out if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's pinned to the top of chat. Oh, do you have some summons? That would be sick.
Oh, we always have some summons. So I think I want to do the. I really want the relic flesh right here. We're definitely gonna get this real quick. Obviously, we already have a copy of Regret. I have a unit that already pulls, so I really didn't focus on this one early on. But I might have to take a look at the getting this one to A3 at least, because I'm curious to see how strong the pull distance is after the improvement. Versus the other ones that I utilized in my lineup. I'd be curious to see about that. Chat, let me know if Regret A3 is better than some of the top 3, top 5 ones out there. I'll be looking forward to hearing your feedback on that.
Yeah, chat, please give your feedback on that. A set effect if you fill an entire row. I want to see a set effect if you fill an entire row in Bond. That could be interesting. They could be kind of cool. Oh, wait, did you just pull this right now?
We wasted no time.
Did you just pull this right now?
Yeah. I think it was like the third one in.
Let's go!
Dreamer Luck in full effect. It's too easy. It's too easy.
I almost thought you pulled up like a Google image search.
Yeah, no. To be honest, Relics have had a pretty good luck with getting them before I even get the free one here. So, I'm definitely down to do it. I'm gonna throw it in there now. I don't know if chat, did you guys see my current setup here? If you were to throw it in,
what would you replace?
Right now, what would you replace? Because to be honest, all these are phenomenal.
Oh, dude, that's a great question.
Yeah, for those that didn't know, I think we're using this one here because we needed the bleed of early on. So I didn't have specific allies that provided the bleed of fatigue for Choden to shine. That's why we're using that.
I see. Sim says I unlocked both crit spots in Bond right away. Streamer hack makes free play look so unlucky.
Right?
Master Boreas says, same here. I got most banner relics before reaching the pity. So it sounds like the relic luck is real for people.
Yeah. It looks like I never got a copy of Vicious either, so.
And Epic Butter is saying, Assassin Book out, Emp Scroll in. Okay. Emp Scroll in.
Well, we'll get that figured out here. Whoops.
That's the Fallen Angels. Do you have the Assassin? Where's the upper right, I think, right? Or am I? I'm really far away from the screen today, so I'm having a hard time seeing.
If this is what he's calling assassin book, I would assume so. Yeah.
That might be it.
I'm surprised because the final damage is juicy here too.
Yeah, the Merc book. The Merc book. That's what it is. Sorry, the Merc book. That's from Epic Butter. Yeah, 172. I low-key think that that's kind of a cool idea, to be honest. Oh, Chad is also saying that if you look at the slot, you can see what you'll unlock when you put something in it for Bond. Okay, so you can kind of forecast.
Very nice.
You can get a forecast for what you're gonna get. That's awesome.
Okay, that's good to
guys.
Know. You said, we said the record one. This one here.
The Merc
book?
What is that? Meaning like the one from Mercenaries, the one from the Teenage Mercenary. I think is what he means. Like the collab one. Taking that out, guys. I've been told that I think the next one people want people said that they want the Rasengan. So are we doing blue for the next code, guys? Are we feeling this as the next code, or does anybody want yellow? These are the last two. We want blue or yellow. You guys want the Rasengan? We'll take the Rasengan. Let's go for it. Let's go. This could also just be Cursed Technique Lapse blue. This could just be JJK speed still. We got something for all of it. And this one is 100 ally tickets.
I was off by one guess.
Yeah. So that tells me I know what the last one is. You guys have effectively dodged the class.
Bunny ears?
The class tickets. I think it's class tickets is the last one.
Oh, I missed the bunny ears. You got to bring the bunny ears back.
Dude, we got to bring the bunny ears back. I guess maybe.
I think Chad would enjoy it. All right.
We could
take a look here.
So Master Boreas said, "Go yellow, go yellow." We'll do maybe we can do the yellow one. We'll see if it's in the books. If we have enough time, we can do another one. But we also have the ball drop going on.
Yeah, the ball drop.
So make sure you're filling that out too. Man, you are flying through levels right now.
Yeah, like I said, it's like I'm literally lagging the computer here. It's you can tell. Like I was clearing the stuff pretty quickly, but you can easily tell that one relic has pushed the envelope. Like it's one hit, one kill. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your stats are off the charts. I look at the calculations, dude. It's gotta pause and be like, it's like, how hard did he just hit this guy?
yeah. It says I'm clear before the red bar even goes down. It's crazy.
Evan Yan, Evan wearing the bunny ears when we can maybe look into bringing him back. We should do something. We should bring something like that back. I think that it'd be really fun. So I want to bring the Who's the Ally back again. If you guys want the ears, we can do that.
Yeah.
But I think we might, if we're not careful, they might throw a different kind of cosplay in there. So I gotta watch out. Did you say that you didn't have one of Vicious yet?
I didn't. Yeah. So funny enough, I was hoping to see if I could sneak in a quick A3 here. I'll have to come back to that. But let me get the copy of Vicious. Right?
Yeah, let's get the Vicious.
Let me try anyways. I got 1400 pickup, and then I got the Zenonia. I'm gonna get a little bit more. Oh my god!
Oh, that's it. No,
easy.
Second one, easy.
All right. Way too easy. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious.
That is so funny. Wow, you got
so
two.
Funny.
You got two mythics on that one. That was awesome.
I did. Yeah. One of the things that we didn't get a chance to talk about, Evan, was that roadmap event. So I'm sure everybody has been in the event for now. I'm about a week and a half behind, as you guys know. So. How's everybody doing on the roadmap event? You guys halfway through, or how's everybody doing on this? Because as you can see, I got a lot of work to do. I've only done the entry part, and now I got to make the decision what I want to work on here. So, I was thinking about going down below. Because like I said, those Void Legacies look good. I got a lot of stuff to upgrade.
You're loving the Void Legacy right now.
I can get that free copy of Regret. Divine Sword, not so much. I don't know. I think if I, like I said, lock in and do what I need to do, I should be able to get a lot of this stuff, especially now that I'm clearing stages really, really quick.
That's great. Yeah. How far have you guys gone? And do you guys go up or down? Which path are you guys taking?
Yeah.
Let me know. Master Boreas is almost at the end of the roadmap already.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, you can push these things really quick if you're actively playing. So. I'll probably go through both because I want those Zenonia coins too. So there's E coins.
And
I think I'm gonna go.
down.
Yeah, I was thinking about going bottom as well. So I think I'll start out with that. Move our way forward here.
Nice,
Get ourselves some free rewards.
Doesn't matter. You will have enough resources to buy the entire road. Awesome.
Right.
That's what I like to hear.
And I think that's one of the like improvements that it made over the last like few different types of collabs. I've noticed that it's definitely easier as a free-to-play player to do that now, like if you're actively playing. So now, mind you, for the record, I am technically not free-to-play, but I'm actively playing. My son was also, I don't know if I told you, Evan, my son started playing this game a few months ago, so he was actually joining it as well. Yeah, he's playing it. Yeah, he's been looking to play all these new games that I've been playing on the side. So yeah.
That is so cool. That is awesome.
We actually made some beginner videos on his account because we were trying to showcase some of the gameplay, like beginner's guide for 2026. We showcased a little bit of that.
Oh, I gotta scope those out. Where is he at right now in the game?
I think he's right around like Conquer 5,000 or something like that. So again, not as much progress as one would think, but it is kind of crazy that he was able to get like Conquer 5,000, 6,000 within a matter of a week or so. Yeah.
People can get it way faster than when we started playing, which is crazy to think about, right? Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Than 2.5 years ago, it's changed a lot.
Yes, they have.
I was going to ask, do you happen to have any content keys as well? I'd love to see you play some of that.
So funny enough, I actually utilized my keys as I was getting ready for the thing, but I didn't even think about it. Now I can go over the elemental evasion and whatnot and play around with some stuff here.
Sure. Yeah, I would love to. Whatever you got.
See if I got. Actually, you know what? I'd be curious. Because I always get hard stuck on these Tower of Trials since we got like a big update. I'd be curious to see if it allows me to kill these bosses a little quicker. I was stuck on 4 for a hot minute. If I can knock this out with this new oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh my god.
I was hard stuck on this for weeks, guys. Weeks. Like we're gonna crash the stream here with this craziness.
Dude, this
is insane.
That's too funny.
Yeah, this is for those of you guys that are relatively newer to the game. Don't let the Tower Trials sit there, especially when we get new features like the support and the bond and everything. Like, you'd be surprised as how quickly you get, and the rewards on the Tower Trials is extremely good.
Nice.
They're like really beneficial.
That's a great piece of advice, actually. It's hard to remember to do everything in Soulstrike because it harkens back to chase the dot, right? It's kind of like there's always a dot to chase, and that
was one of the things that I remember.
Could be the tower, could be anything. You were saying that's one thing you remember, Childish?
Yeah, sorry, my son came down here. He thought that stream was over, but that was one of the things that I remember when you first did the streams. Early on was chasing the dot. That was one of the things they always mentioned in the streams when you did them. So
yeah. Childish child. Childish child.
Yeah. I know. The funny thing about it was I literally told him, like, hey, we're doing an official stream, buddy. You hang out upstairs and I'll be there in a little bit.
Whoa, something's happening on this level.
These days, man. Wait a minute.
Something's happening on this level. They're not supposed to be living that long.
Yeah, so no, this is the stage where you have to last for 30 seconds, I believe, and so they're apparently not able to take me down because I'm a boss. If you didn't know, okay, straight OG, triple OG. Okay, I got this.
It's kind of the mission statement of Soulstrike. It's to invert the power system. You become the boss in the game. That's the whole idea. So remember, guys, if you haven't filled out that survey yet, it's live for just a couple more minutes, right? Like 2 more minutes, I think, and then we're gonna do the ball drop.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So if you haven't done it yet, please jump on it and make sure.
There it is. Sure last call's in there. Last call's in there.
Last call.
Gosh,
last
I'm
call.
So excited. All these resources, dude. It's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna be able to upgrade so much stuff. I'm gonna try my very best not to neglect my children and my family. I'm locked into the game to upgrade everything.
Soulstrike.
Oh man, they're gonna get
Sorry,
mad.
guys.
It's all Soulstrike. Sorry, guys. I'm in the game.
Sorry, fam. Soulstrike comes first. Sorry, that's right. You tell them how
Soulstrike is life. The rest is just details. Okay.
It's just details. It's crazy. I love it.
Man. But I mean, you know, funny that we make that joke, but there is nothing more exciting than when you get like a big, like stat boost to your account, and it opens up so many things that you could do. Like it generally makes the game super fun. It reminds me of like when you jump into any kind of game, let alone Soul Strike, you know, right off the rip, you get an opportunity to do so many things. You see so much progress. It's always exciting to see that. So yeah, no, I dig it.
Bro, it feels so good when you finally get that progress. When you get that huge leap, you break through barricades, you know, overcome plateaus. It's the best feeling in Soul Strike. They do that so well. I always love it.
Oh, we might be at a standstill here. Take a look here. We're not doing any damage. I have to take a look at what's kind of going on here. So
crazy how quick it catches up to you, huh?
Yeah. You know what? Like I said, I was happy to see 12 levels of improvement here. So I'm happy with that. But I think what's holding me back here is the high defense here. So, which is funny because we have defense breaking abilities. Yeah, we have defense on everything. I wonder if my accuracy is relatively low, because that could be something that I need to improve as well. You know, debuffs are no good if you can't land them on these units.
True that. For Lauren says, yeah, it's what this game makes nice to play when you get stuck on something and you're able to surpass it. Yeah, that's Soul Strike makes that feeling hit harder than any other game in the genre. Like I'm so serious when I say that. Like Soul Strike is the best at that. Oh, select an invading mechanoid. Which one are you choosing today?
I think I was going to choose fire. Now, mind you, I'm probably going to do this all wrong because I mess around to sense the end.
Metal Gear.
Oh, we're fighting right now. I gotta.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Every single time I clear the boss, I can't jump into it. So I gotta try to catch it while the boss is done.
And you're like constantly in a state of fighting the boss because you're accelerating through the levels so fast.
Yeah. I probably should set stuff up, but I already have everything.
Don't worry. Okay, guys, that's it for the ball drop, by the way. So make sure that you guys have got that filled out. Or actually, it might be too late. I say that, but I think it actually is too late, isn't it? Yep, it's too late. Sorry, guys. Okay. Good job if you guys filled out the survey. Sucks to suck if it's closed already. Sorry about that. It'll be back. It'll be back. It sucks. Dude, sucks.
Jeez, harsh.
I gave warning.
You gave him ample time. Yeah, you gave him ample time.
I gave him warning. And it'll be back as well. So for people who aren't familiar, what we do is we put all of your names in a funnel mixed with an obstacle course, and then the first 5 people to make it to the bottom get a reward. And in order to claim that reward, you just got to talk to admin on our Discord server, which is linked in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So just make sure. No, you did not miss the ball drop sign up. Yes, you did miss the ball drop sign up, Meat Merp. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Love the little painted on face on each mech. Yeah, that's a really cute little detail. I also like that they did that. It's very like old school fighter jet, you know? That's what it reminds me of. And they just in general remind me of like Metal Gear.
What do you guys think about this elemental evasion? Did you guys like these when they incorporated this? You guys having fun? I always love to check out new bosses, new mechanics, stuff like that. I was wondering what people thought about these dungeons.
Oh, Meat Mert made it. Oh, here's the test, guys. Check it out. Evan, Childish, admin, and test pilot. Let's go. We're dropping. Childish in the lead. Whoa.
Yeah. It should be the way.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Easy.
I'm coming for you, bro.
Oh no.
Look at this.
That's fine.
No. Wow, Childish.
That's how it should be.
The streamer luck continues.
Streamer luck continues for sure.
The luck is crazy. So that's what you guys are going to be in. Update for folks in chat who were worried. Meat Merp did make it, by the way. We opened it back up for Meat Merp. I have to mod for another Twitch channel, so I dropped by for just a little while. Roger that, dude. I'm glad that you could come hang out for a little bit. So now we're going to do it for realsies.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck, everybody.
The new item, man. Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck, y'all. Okay. Jumping to it. Here we go. Everybody's in here?
Everybody's in. Oh, I see Demeanor's in there. Oh, Demeanor, go. Let's see it, Demeanor.
Lodesi, copy this. Static is in the lead right now, and Lodesi getting tossed back up. Oh, that could be devastating. That could actually be the run. Oh, and he got shot way too far. Lodesi sneaks in right. Wow. Oh, Lodesi, bro. That's awesome.
That is great. Static got robbed. He needs a rebate on that one.
Yeah, he does. Top 5 get rewarded, by the way. Top 5. So even if you weren't first, top 5 get the reward. So congratulations. And I saw Master Boreas was in there as well. So congrats. Yeah. Sim art number 4, they say. Heck yeah, bro. That's awesome. Childish, this has been so much fun, dude. Thank you for hanging out today.
Oh, damn. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm always very excited to get back in. Like I said, it's finally, I'm just glad that, we got everything figured out and we're finally playing, and I got so much stuff to do. So I'm very excited to make some content here in the upcoming future and show you guys some of the progression.
I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Is there anything else you want to say to the chat before we depart for the day?
No, just thank you guys for your continued support. I know it's a long road, especially with all the things that have been happening over the course of the recent update, and we appreciate your guys' feedback and keep on providing it so we can get the game where it needs to be, man.
Dang, Skippy. And remember, guys, if you have feedback to share or suggestions for how to improve the experience in Soulstrike given the recent update and stuff like that, bring it to us on Discord, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the discussions and the laughs and everything. Keep on farming, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.